Ladies and gentlemen, K Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up about 0.6% on the S&P, Nasdaq same. However, semiconductor led the way the entire way today with almost 2%, but about 1.6% there to be precise. You can see that the pharmaceutical also led the market, but you can see that the semiconductors really shined today. Dow also leading the market there, about 1%. Small caps 1.5, banks 1.2, energy about a 1% there, half a percentage on transport. Biotech similar, pharmaceutical 1.5, emerging market about a percentage there. So you can see it's a pretty bright green day. We haven't seen a day like that in a while because we've been witnessing this market where you see like Spider will be up, Nasdaq will be down, will be semiconductor will be down, and the banks will be up. We've been seeing a lot of these mixed days. So it's good to see that kind of, entire market with the bright green day, especially the semiconductor and the small caps on the banks and the pharmaceuticals there. Grayscale Bitcoin did see a pop today, 7% positive. Gold, silver, miners still kind of grinding there. Dollar flat. Oil pretty much flat. Treasury bond pretty much flat. VIX is down a little bit. Let's stick with the Spider 65-minute chart here. So on the last night's update, we talked about that micro-term pivot, right? The prior resistance acting as new support. It was just above my short-term moving average, right? And as long as price stay above my short-term moving average, right? The battle was fought right here, right? You can see that how that the short-term moving average was acting as resistance prior to it, and then things changed so quickly right here, and then ever since then, any kind of pullback, we wanted to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers as the sentiment is now favoring the bulls, right? So we did see that big gap up today. It's a sizable gap up, nothing too huge. We haven't seen a gap up like that in a while, and so that's pretty sizable gap up. And then pretty much grind it all day. Because why did we grind it all day today? Well, because you remember the oscillator was overbought, and we talked about that yesterday, right? So we were overbought, and oscillator needed to kind of reset. We did that yesterday. We gapped up, and with that, the oscillator did see a cross, and then we pretty much consolidated all day today after the gap up, right? And with that, the gap has been sustained, right? Meaning it's open, it hasn't been filled. We stayed right above it, bulls protected it. So where can we go from here? So, and this is exactly what the buyers needed after hitting overbought level. It needed some kind of a gap up and a little bit of that reset. And it's a good thing that it's staying above this dotted line here, right? This is, as long as we stay above this line, the oscillator, not getting below it, we could see the, up pressure continuously as long as this oscillator do not cross back down, right? So if we see this thing, because we can see it crossed today, right? So remember the follow through we've been talking about, because we've seen these little crosses and sometimes it gets whipsawed, and this could definitely be whipsaw. So we will need to see another day of move to solidify that. But for now, as far as the overall trend is concerned, what do we need to do? We need to continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers. Remember, at this point, only thing that bears have is some kind of a surprise shenanigan attack. As far as overall trend is concerned, bears got nothing because we are above all of my, moving averages. Trend is up. We got higher lows and higher highs. Not to mention these gaps are still open. And my short term is rising. My short to midterm is rising. My midterm never once breached. We talked about that, right? We want to continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers in the midterm, right? Because it has impressive resume. Indeed it does, because last time we came down here just a couple days ago, we're right back into the new all-time almost high level. Right after we hit that midterm, we gapped up. 3 days later, boom, we're right here, right? So that oscillator there's a room to be made. That means bulls, if they really want to, they can push it higher. Any kind of shenanigan at this point, right? Maybe some sort of surprise bearish attack. The best case, if you really hate this market and you really want this market to tank, right? You've been wanting this market to see some bloody red day. You've been waiting for it for the entire year and you're sick and tired of this. Well, you want that surprise attack, and if you're a bear, you want that surprise attack to mean something, to scare the buyers, right? Gap it down, turn this into an island top, and then come down and start filling this gap at 414. We see something like that in the next 2 days. Quickly, you will see a lot of these weak bulls trembling. But then again, probability of that happening probably is lower, right? And betting on that's something that I don't do. I'm the guy who likes to stick with the trend and accumulate when there's opportunity versus trying to time that top, which is going to be the most difficult endeavor. I'm sure many of you tried it this year and last year and complete failure in that endeavor. And I wouldn't recommend. So let's see how the market plays out. Let's continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers as all sentiment is now bullish. Come back for you. Enjoy your evening and good luck trading tomorrow.